Top 10 Richest Women in the World. Hello this plurals, welcome back to another exciting video and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall be taking a look at the top 10 richest women in the world. Number 10. Abigail Johnson. Net worth Choi billion. Abigail Purepoint Johnson, born December Eknoi Choi Ek, is an American billionaire business woman, the third generation heiress of Fidelity Investments, a privately held mutual fund founded by her grandfather, Edward Johnson, II, and the first woman to take over its reins. Abigail Johnson has proven herself to be one of the most powerful women in finance since becoming the CEO of Fidelity Investments in 2010 and its chairperson in 2012. Duncan has quickly shaken things up at the 2-year-old firm, steering away from its traditional open-end mutual funds and introducing millennial-friendly zero-fee index funds. The firm embroidered cryptocurrency by launching a platform for ETH and Bitcoin trading in 2018. She is also known to be dedicated to creating a welcoming work environment for women of her company by promoting fair hiring practices and raising awareness on sexual harassment. She's married to Christopher John McConnell, and together they have 2 children. Number 9. Charlene Carvalho Henken. Net worth Choi 10 billion. Charlene Carvalho Henken 10 June Eknoi Patser is a Dutch-English billionaire businesswoman and the owner of a Duipat's controlling interest in the world's second largest borough, Jamekin International. She is the richest person in the Netherlands with a net worth of Choi 10 billion as of October 2019. Charlotte Carvalho wasn't always room to take over. Henken, one of the world's largest brewers, the family business was founded by her great-grandfather Gerd Adrian Henken at Bad years ago and eventually passed to her father, longtime CEO Freddie Henken. The heiress was a stay-at-home wife to her investment bank, her husband and 5 children. But all that changed when she inherited a 13% controlling stake in Henken. When her father passed away in 2002 as an only child, Carvalho Henken was enforced by circumstances to step up to the role, which she had taken in stride. Since her ownership, she has shaken up, declining stock at the brewery, hiring CEO Jean from Suven Boxmeer, and enabling accusations to boost Henken's position in the market. Carvalho Henken has shared that she views her leadership as more of a guardianship and is grooming her children to take over the family business as Heineken's international executive director. She is currently the New Zealand's wealthiest entrepreneur, a position she has been undefeated in for several years. Number 8. Susan Clatton. Net worth 10 billion. The 5-year-old German-born businesswoman and mother of 3 currently owns more than Eknoi of the world's largest maker of luxury automobiles, BMW, which also owns the Mini Cooper marque and the Rolls-Royce brand. Susan, however, is only the second biggest shareholder, next to her brother Stefan Quint, who owns more than 13% of the company. Susan's success as an entrepreneur is not reliant on her family's main business. Over the years, her focus has been on the Altena AG, a pharmaceutical company founded by her grandfather, which she has propelled towards glass status. To this day, she remains as the chairman and co-owner of Altena AG, which reportedly earns $2 million a year in sales. She was once married to John Clayton, although they are now divorced and they have 3 children together. Number 7. Lauren Powell Jobs. Net worth 10 billion. Lauren Powell Jobs November Eknoi Choi is an American businesswoman, executive, and the founder of Maison Collective, the social impact organization that, among other investing and philanthropic activities, advocates for policies concerning education and immigration reform, social justice, environmental conservation. She is also co-founder and president of the board of College Track, which repairs disadvantaged high school students for college. Powell Jobs resides in Palo Alto, California with her 3 children. She is the widow and heir of Steve Jobs, co-founder and former CEO of Apple Inc. She manages the Lauren Powell Jobs Trust. Lauren has always been in the shadow of her late husband Steve Jobs and would rather keep it that way until he lost his battle against cancer in 2011. His unexpected death at the age of 5 left living with a hype of a fortune tied to her name. A fortune she had to take care of. In the midst of giving the loss of her husband, becoming a sole parent to their children and dealing with a spotlight, she would rather stay away from her. Unknown to May, Lauren has crafted her own work as a philanthropist. The biggest of her project is the Immersive Collective, an organization based in Silicon Valley, California, which focused on advocating for social change. The organization was founded in 2010 and operated quietly, too low-key that even one of her 10 hires in 2010 was not aware of who was the mason who owns the company. Fast forward to today. Lauren's network may still be mainly defined by the money from her late husband's company, but she's also making a name of her own tour of philanthropy. Number 6. Yang Huiyan. Net worth 2 billion. Yang Huiyan, born Eknoi at Ek, is a Chinese billionaire businesswoman. She is a practice developer and a majority shareholder of Country Garden Holdings, the state leased to transport to her by her father, Yang Yiquang. In 2021. She is the richest woman in Asia. Yang has remained as the richest woman in China for 6 years in a row. As the vice chairman of the real estate developing business, County Garden Holdings, the figures are not all surprising, especially knowing that she owns 4% of the company's shares. Yang's rise to the top of the region started in 2021 when her father, young Greek Queen, transferred Shatshun's stake to her name and made her not only one of the company's major shareholders, but also China's wealthiest individual at the young age of 24. The Chinese's fortune, however, does not only revolve around the family's real estate business. Yang is also the owner of Bright Scholar Education Holdings, the company responsible for operating the biggest international category schools in China. Number 5. Jacqueline Morris. Net worth 10 billion. Jacqueline Morris, born October 19, is an American heiress and investor. She is the daughter of Audrey Ruth, Mayor and Forrest Morris, the granddaughter of Frank C. Mars, founders of American candy company Morris Incorporated. Jacqueline Morris literally lives a street life as an heir to the world's biggest confectioner, Mars Inc. Currently, she owns approximately 1/3 of the company, which is the same as what her brother owns. Other than being an urge to the world's seamless candy corporation, Mars is also an active philanthropist and owner of some of the top event in which is in the United States. Number 4. Mackenzie Bezos. Net worth 10 billion. Mackenzie Scott Bezos, born April 19, is an American novelist and philanthropist. She is the ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, to whom she was married from 2019 until a divorce in 2019. She founded the anti-bullying organization. Number 3. Julia Fleischer Koch. Net worth 10 billion. Number 2. Alice Walton. Net worth 10 billion. Number 1. Francois Bettencourt. Net worth 9 billion.